Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
What the GM dog got threw off the stage by Karen?
Right.
I ain't been thrown off the stage no more.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Big man.
Hold on. That's cool if you're interested in a good laugh.
Right.
If you're interested in a good laugh, that, there you have it.
Good.
It's this producer I had met in Atlanta, Georgia. He go by Andrew Boone.
And who
I work with a lot of white people, right? And they think and I tell them all the time, I say, listen, I appreciate what y'all doing, but I'm gonna be real with you. Stop acting like y'all know what we're going through. That's disrespectful to us.
I'm telling you, bro.
And that happened recent. That happened recent?
Yeah.
Yeah, was
Yeah.
that like last week?
Like last week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
What up with
All
you?
right. We're back in the building, and Mystery popped in right on time.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what he's thinking.
Yeah. What's going on, Mystery?
Oh man, my bad, man. Man, I actually just relaunched, well, not relaunched, but just launched a promo, man, for the gospel radio station. So I thank God for you, brother. Big brother Dollar, Big brother William Dollar Bill Howell.
You crazy.
I appreciate you, man, because it's been going crazy. So I was stuck in traffic, man. I had people calling, hitting me up. So, man, the back and forth is we in there.
All right, most definitely.
Yes, sir.
Most definitely.
You know what he's thinking.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. So you got this icon over your head, right? You see it?
Oh, the bankroll money.
That's what you. So it's above your head, like you're thinking money.
Right.
So,
Mhm. Oh,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, look, we all back in here to what's October 4th.
Yes,
with
sir.
Show number 67, I think. That was show number 67. So we still on track. And right quick, I want to give a shout out to my homeboy JG. Today's his birthday. Today's my
Yes, sir.
homeboy
Word,
Jizzle.
word.
My homeboy birthday. Shouts out to the homie. Enjoy your day. Yada. Hey, so did y'all have the signal come across your phone today that everybody's supposed to get or whatever? Or?
Man, the Simpsons already told us about that shit. Now I'm playing.
Oh,
But
okay. They
they
said something
did.
about
No,
that?
yeah, the Simpsons did.
Oh, damn.
Yes,
Okay.
I told you, man.
Yeah,
The
they did.
Simpsons. Yo, bro. See, y'all think it's a game. See, the Simpsons been predicting all this stuff the whole time, and that shit been right.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, they know what they doing. That's all I'm gonna leave it at that. Nigga, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Just
Man, I
around.
was on the phone. Yeah, I was on the phone, man, and all of a sudden I saw the time. I was like 1:18. I was letting all my peoples know, hey, y'all cut y'all phones off. I don't know what's going on, but I cut my phone off. As soon as I cut it back on, it came right back on. So
It did.
it's like you can't outdo it.
Wow.
Right. So that's what I wanted to elaborate on. I'm glad you said that, Mystery. That's what I wanted to elaborate on, man. Check this out. They have the power to make you listen even when you don't care to listen.
Yeah.
Don't you see a problem with that?
Yeah.
I was talking to my mother about that, man. I was like, man, don't never. You can already tell shit is in the wrong hands when they got the power to take away your choice. Even if you would, okay, the only thing to do to create mass hysteria is to be a person that be shady. They want to take over U.S. soil or whatever the hell they want to do. NWO, whatever conspiracy theory this week. The point is, they can use that and put out a big ass fake news in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
And then not y'all, but the masses will believe it because it came through that thing.
Yeah.
It could be, oh, the aliens are here. Oh, it's zombies. It's whatever the hell they want to say. Whatever fear phrase they want to say.
Yeah.
That's gonna get everybody into a panic and put it on that damn thing. Even if you try to walk off from it, somebody else's phone gonna do it. Everybody got cell phones, so it's gonna get out if you like it or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I find that to be a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And if they don't do it with that, they'll do it on the radio.
Yeah. Yeah.
You cannot escape it. That's my point.
Yeah. There's no way around this stuff. Anything you want to comment on, Mark, before we get started?
No, man. I mean, that was it right there in a nutshell, man. You know, they're gonna make you listen to it regardless. But only thing I can say is, man, you know, everybody just need to stay prayed up, man, and just have their relationship tight with God.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the only way you can escape it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So when did the Simpsons talk about this signal going out? Was it an episode they hear recently, or like a while ago, or what?
It was not too long ago, and they had a meme even display. They had a meme even displaying that this was gonna happen, just like it on this day.
Wow.
To be on the reels and shit. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you, man.
That's wild. That's so crazy. My girl, she took the phones and moved them out the room and turned them off, and so I didn't even hear anything. And they say it was supposed to affect the television too. I don't know. I hear this stuff and I just be sitting back to see what's gonna happen. So, but
yeah,
I'm still here. You all right? You have problems, Gizmo? You good?
Yeah, I had to sit up and put my sound back. Yeah,
Okay.
I had to put my sound back.
Okay, for sure. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get everything going. All right, this first clip is Lil Boosie talking about the little neighborhood town that he's building on his piece of land. So here we go.
This Common Tribe, bro. This dude, I might have the next Elton John. Bro, I'm gonna put a cowboy hat on at the awards. Watch how I'm coming. I'm finna get country music money. Watch what I'm telling y'all.
What?
Why did?
I can't wait to see this shit.
What's
his name again?
Common Tribe. Let me show you some shit. I think I got some shit in here.
All right, cold.
Oh, this here cold.
I told my wife she should be prepared, just in case I try to leave her here. I hope my kids can't see that I can barely breathe.
I'm finna get some country music money. I'm finna get some country.
All right, so as y'all can see, look like it's under construction so far, and it's supposed to be like streets named after his kids, after some of his dead homies and stuff like that. So, what do y'all think?
Hey,
wow. Well, is it going to be in Louisiana?
I think so. Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know, he got his own money, man. You know, he do whatever he want to do. But just me personally, if I had the kind of money he had, man, I'd most definitely be helping out people, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know everybody live once, you know, and I'm pretty sure he has plenty of houses because, you know, I know of one in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I'm not mad at him, man. You know, do your thing, Boosie.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, go ahead, Gizmo.
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. I'm glad he's doing something with his money.
Mm-hmm.
If he's building property, that's cool. Somebody will buy it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
Yeah.
Getting the country guy, that's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I believe that's what we should be doing. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? You'll get rich anyway in the process. But to put somebody else in the game to get fans, and it doesn't have to be in necessarily your genre.
Yeah.
So you don't have a dog in that fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
He ain't no Boots ain't no country singer.
Yeah.
But you know his money over there like his money in rap.
Yeah.
But he has enough money to cross over and put somebody on who deserves a shot. That's dope.
True that.
You see what I'm saying? Of course you're gonna get rich in the process, but you're being a asset to somebody in the process too.
Mm-hmm.
You just ain't throwing up a stripper's ass. So I'm proud of him for that.
Yeah.
You know, he ain't paying $1,000 to see a girl coochie. You feel me?
Yeah.
On IG. I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
And he ain't doing that.
Yeah.
So that's what time it is, bro. Salute to Boosie, man.
Yeah. I think that's very noble of him to do something like that. You know, on the I think he got like 8 something acres, maybe a little bit more than that. But he's supposed to be like, you know, building and then that's supposed to be like a little community just for, I guess, I don't know if it's for like renting, like anybody could just rent it, or he's doing it for like family. So
Right.
but it's gonna have streets, and like I said, it's named after his kids, named after his dead homies. So I think that's a very noble thing. I haven't really heard of any other rapper doing something like that. And I'm not saying that they're not, because a lot of rappers do stuff and we don't know about it. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But
Right.
But I mean, to just think rappers developing land, you know, subdivisions and neighborhoods, I think that's really awesome, dude. So shouts out to Lil Boosie for making that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
hey.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Now, I was gonna say, why not? Elon Musk is doing it. He's trying to build a whole city.
Oh, is
But
it?
they trying to build a whole person. This nigga ain't build a whole people. What the hell? The city, he building the workers for the city. This nigga, do you know? He said he gonna get y'all some robots. He said he gonna get y'all some robots, some robot people.
Man,
He working on it.
Yeah, that AI stuff is really gonna be something.
Yeah, they working on it.
I was probably saying the next 5 years we're gonna really be blown away by AI technology.
I mean, y'all better watch out. Y'all better start looking for Sarah
I'm
Connor.
gonna have to
Right.
send you a clip, man, of these robots they got on the streets. They got
Okay.
them on the streets already.
The police robots, the RoboCop.
These are just regular robots. They got like they got faces like we got, but in the
Whoa.
back you can see all the metal and stuff like that. And they got like janitor suits on, and they walking out in the street.
Wow.
That's how it started. That's how it started.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then the next day you gonna see one of them in a snapback. Yeah, fuck y'all up.
Yeah,
As I started, they gonna put on janitor suits first.
yeah.
Run around here like iRobot. Next thing you know, they got on full H&M clothes, motherfucking some Nikes. Yeah, y'all keep playing.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, it always like this subtle, slow, humble start. Then it turns into, you know, the monster.
Full blown crazy. Right.
Yep.
First it started off like, my bad, dog.
I'm just going to elaborate because his technology, somebody had been mentioning this, and I had been hearing about this, but this clip pretty much confirms what I was thinking about. Check this out. This says your iPhone does this every 5
stopped
seconds.
to wonder if
Check this
our
out.
phones are actually spying on us? Well, wonder no more. A couple of months ago, Bree Thomason found out through an infrared camera accidentally that our iPhones are taking invisible pictures of us every 5 seconds. Check this out.
Wild and crazy Friday night findings. We just discovered, which we already knew, that your phone, an iPhone specifically, takes an infrared picture of you with your Face ID every 5-ish seconds. And we looked at it through an infrared camera, and it's pretty wild. Let's show you. Okay, have your home screen.
It's on the home screen.
Not touching anything.
No buttons.
Okay, infrared lens on the camera. Boom, there was one. 2. That's so wild. Okay, cover the camera.
Okay.
Oh, there was another one. Okay, nothing. Oh, it's trying. It's taking pictures of your finger. Okay, move your finger. Ready? Boom.
This is something that we can't see with the naked eye.
Okay. So,
You know,
all right. So,
Michael Jackson, man. Michael Jackson tried to warn us about stuff like this.
okay.
And people thought he was crazy, man. He was talking about the phones. He was talking about the mirrors in the hotel rooms and stuff like that.
Wow,
How they can see you.
Yeah.
You know how like they have them in jail, and you got like the snitch that's trying to identify somebody,
Uh-huh.
and they got that glass that you can't see.
Two-way glass.
Right,
Two-way
right.
glass.
Man, Michael Jackson warned us about this. Michael warned us. Prince warned us. It's a lot of celebrities, man, who try to warn us about stuff like this. So, especially iPhones, I'm not surprised.
Wow.
I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I ain't never had one. I don't even fuck with Apple. I feel like that. Because they want you to buy everything they go with it. Nothing's compatible with Apple. It's Apple this, Apple that.
Right.
So, but that's just more privacy. And just go back to the cell phones. We talked about them earlier. They gonna make not only can they make you with today's demonstration that you gonna hear them. They gonna take your picture if you like it or not. How about that?
Right.
You can. I bet you it ain't no function in there to make them stop taking your picture. What about that?
Right. So what
So
is
for you
that
Apple
about?
users,
What is that about? What would make them program the phone to do that? Is it nefarious? Is it
my thing is,
I
why
think
does
they
it have
could
to
be
take
stealing
it?
your identity, man, for the AI robots that's gonna be walking around.
Why do they got to take
That's what
it so many
you know.
times though? Your phone's
right?
supposed to be the most powerful computer in the world. Why the hell is it got to take the picture that many times though?
Mm-hmm.
Is it trying to
That's
create
the
like
problem,
is it trying to create like a 3D profile of you, like when it's catching your emotion or
right?
It could.
Or is it trying
That's something else
to
to think about.
map you out where you going in, where are you walking in your own home? Where are you located? Well, can they triangulate your
oh
position?
yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yes.
You know, at
Wow.
6 o'clock, he was in his living room. At 6:10, he walked through the house, and at 6:12, he stopped at the bathroom. At 6:13, he was all the way to your bed.
Right. That's I was just saying the other day. Does it make sense to steal somebody's iPhone? I'm talking about like somebody's iPhone, not like a brand new one
Right.
from the store that hasn't been activated, but like someone else's. It doesn't even
No,
make sense to
Right.
even do that shit no more because
Right. Yep.
I mean, the security
well,
on
I'm
the
gonna say
iPhones
this.
is just ridiculous. So, I mean, what's
I'm
the
gonna say
purpose of even taking
this.
someone's phone now?
I'm gonna say this though.
Yeah.
This is the funny part. Y'all need to be careful with all that bumping your phone on stuff. Like people go into the store and start tapping their phones on the little register thing now.
Yeah,
Oh, this is Apple Pay.
yeah.
Okay, you keep going. This is Apple Pay. When somebody walk beside you, that's how they gonna pickpocket your ass. They gonna walk beside you with something that reads it like they gonna say, okay, you owe me $900, right?
Right.
And then he gonna put it in his back pocket. And he gonna bump into you like that and say, "Oh my bad." And then when you
Oh,
bump your phone in the Apple Pay, boy, you gonna look stupid.
Yeah.
I
like
promise you
Yeah.
gonna look
like
They
stupid.
digital
doing that.
pickpocket.
Yeah.
Like digital pickpocket, bro. You don't let me
Mm-hmm.
become a
Wow.
criminal. I'll be just like it. $1,000. I'm gonna put it in my back pocket like on a cash app and bump your ass. Juggle. Oh my bad, bro. And then I'm gonna go and say, I got you.
Wow.
How did that happen? Man, they gonna be like, oh, did you know you had your Apple Pay on? Well, yeah, I always have it on. Yeah, I know you do. And put that bitch on a burner phone. And quit playing with me.
Wow. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
can get
That's
man. What? Too hard.
man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You walk through the whole crowd bumping into people at a Titans game.
Right.
You rich, ain't you?
Right.
You rich,
Yeah.
man.
By the time you come up out there, you came up. Yeah, you done came up.
Man, like,
All right.
I'm
Check
going
this.
straight to the bank.
All right, check out this clip. This is a clip of a guy that's showing, and I want to know if this is true. He's showing the difference between living in the hood and living outside the hood by just going to this one gas station. So check this
Guy
out.
who was raised in the hood posts a jaw-dropping video of what life is like outside the hood.
People get mad when I say this, but you could tell you out here with the white folks. Because everything is out. Ain't no standing around begging, can I pump your gas? And they even got the snacks out. Look, you can get your snacks and get it yourself. You can't do that in the hood. They won't have that out in the hood. Look, oil and everything. Them steal this as soon as they put it out. It ain't about living white. It's about living right. With that said, stay on point.
Man, that's absolutely true, man.
Yo, when I was
That's
in Florida,
absolutely true, man.
I seen
Man.
some spots like that. Yo, he telling the truth, bro. That shit is
Yeah,
too real.
yeah. It's like that in
That shit is
Smyrna.
too
Okay.
When I could be leaving from work and I run down the street, to go get me some gas or whatever, and everything is just sitting out, and I'm like, man, they must know somebody's not going, steal something over here. But yeah, he's absolutely right.
Well, you know what? I'm laughing because I remember that in the 90s when my homies and them used to live in the suburbs like Wheaton or Elgin or Bolingbrook. And
Right.
we get out, we stop to, get to go to the gas station, and they got the stuff sitting out. They like got the fire logs sitting out. They got cases of water sitting out, cases of sodas. I mean, just open
Mhm.
and just out,
Yeah.
and nobody takes that stuff. So, and it's like, and the dude in the video was like, you know, they got oil sitting out, so they out, you know, black people gonna come snatch it. And there's a gas station that I go to right off McGavick. That McDonald's.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
station right next to it. And they had the oil and everything sitting out just like that, man. So I mean,
Man. Hey, Donald, I'm gonna tell you the funny thing though. Like when I'm out there in Smyrna, I go up to the cashier, right? And I say, hey, I want that drink right there. I'm paying for that drink right there. She's looking at me like, okay, you know. I said, well, you know, I just want to go ahead and pay for it. I ain't want to just grab. She said, honey, you okay? But he's right, because it'll make you feel the you know, with the environment, it'll make you feel a certain type of way.
Yeah.
And just like us, man, like we don't steal, you know. So with us, we might be like, okay, hey, I got a bag of chips. Yeah, let me get this drink, you know. But I don't know. I just, like I said, I went to her, man, before I even got my stuff. I said, ma'am, I want that. I want this.
Yeah.
And she looked at me like, okay.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's true.
crazy. That's crazy how it's set up like that. And you know, I would like for it to be like that pretty much everywhere, but you know, unfortunately,
Yeah, right. Try to have that shit in North Nashville you want to. Them junkies gonna take it. Them junkies gonna take it, bro. You try to have it over there. You try to have it over there at UCJC. Them junkies gonna take it, bro. I don't care what you say. This not happening.
Yeah, they taking that.
That is crazy, man. That is crazy.
Yep.
All right, well, check this out. This next clip might blow you out, so I really want y'all to pay him this. This clip says, talks about the difference between people who were born in. Well, I'm gonna play it, and then y'all tell me what y'all think. All right, here we go.
This generation born after the year 2000, they different. 1900s, every one of us had a 1 in their birthday. That 1 is male energy. Now the kids born in the year 2000, there is no more 1. Now there's a 2, and that 2 is feminine energy, and that explains why we have so many beta male bitches today, because you just have so much more feminine energy.
All right. So what do y'all think?
That's something to think about, but for me personally, I would have to see more facts about that, because you know, I ain't gonna say I'm 50-50 on that. I'm more like probably 5% believe in some of that, you know.
Okay.
But I don't think it has anything to do with like the 1990s or anything, or 2000s,
right?
Because you know, you got some of the 2000 babies, man. Some of them are pretty cool, you know. They're not like that,
right?
But I think it's more. It has something more to do with the food, what's on television, the type of music we listen to.
Okay,
that's what I think it comes from.
Okay, all right. Go ahead, Gilmore. You want to chime in on that?
Well, I'll say this. I don't believe that necessarily at all.
Okay.
It's really, you have to think about it like everything that's here has already been here. How about that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had okay, like for instance, you talk about feminine energy.
Mm-hmm.
You had drag queens in the 90s and the 80s.
True.
And the 70s.
True.
All them niggas got 1s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. JoJo Dancer got a 1. Where's that masculine energy?
Right.
Nigga, this JoJo Dancer, fool. You know what I'm saying? In other words, roughly put, there's always been that energy. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even about that. You know, it might be in more of an abundance today because it wasn't male role models until later on in that child's life. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of single mamas this round.
Yeah.
So if you don't see a lot of single mamas this round and you had sisters or whatever, then yeah, you might have some tendencies because that's all you grew up with in your household. Your daddy wasn't there. Mama couldn't keep a boyfriend. You feel me?
Right.
So you're his mama. So yeah, you might display or mama, grandmama, or whatever. You might display that.
Right.
But
Right.
all in all, man, it's funny how people, unless the male, this is my opinion. I'm gonna say that it's clearly my opinion. Unless the male openly gives up his male card, like he said he gay or he want to be a transgender or something,
Yeah.
you should never really hit a male and say, "Well, you have feminine energy and all that." 'Cause that's still a man at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, females have feminine energy, well, they're supposed to,
Mm-hmm.
because they're female by biology, natural biology, not any of the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the point I'm trying to make is a lot of people, and I've seen this in social media, I've seen this on TV, I've seen this in the street. So many people try to test a man's masculinity. Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. Why? You know what I'm saying? What he got to do? He got to kill you to prove that he's masculine. He got to beat your ass to prove that he's masculine.
Right.
That's a little bit overboard. And really, a real man wouldn't be up in another man's business that bad any fucking way.
True. True.
I don't think any man cares enough to be like, "Hey, are you masculine? Let me check."
Right. Right.
Who gives a bruh? Like, who gives a fuck? Like, why are we doing this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, what's the point?
Yeah.
Only girls get in girls' business. Ooh, what she got on? Ooh, I don't like her attitude. I don't like how she. That's girl shit. That's feminine energy right there. So if a nigga got to worry about if another nigga masculine, we got a problem.
Yeah. I feel where you're going. I feel where you're going. I'm gonna say this though. I know how people be trying to sound smart online and be trying to sound like they get all this. So stuff like that. I don't know. I'm kind of like with Mark on that. I'm kind of like on the fence with that. But I will also say this. I think it has a lot to do with just the times that we in, things that built up to these times that led to a lot of moist activity from a lot of, like, I think I've been seeing online here recently, like a lot of sports athletes and a lot of rappers have been looking kind of zesty here lately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not zesty, bro.
Right. So and a lot of them ain't born, after 2000. A lot of them still born like in late early 90s.
But you know what though? And you know what though? You know what I really think though? Some real shit. That's they stylists. They stylists might be zesty.
That too.
Reason why is because I don't see. I really don't see half of these dudes in the blouse department going, "Ooh, I like this one. I'm gonna wear this one with the plaid skirt." Like you be seeing them, how they portray them in them TMZ like photos and shit, or paparazzi photos, where they see them walking. Like, okay, perfect example, motherfucking Cam Newton, right?
I was just gonna say Cam Newton, yeah.
Perfect example.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think Cam is really in there himself. In there going, I'm going to put on this with a flap and do like that. I don't think he's doing that shit.
But Cam can say that ain't me though.
Yeah.
But Cam can say that ain't my style.
Right.
Yeah.
But just like half of the time when some of these people be wearing shit to the Met Gala, I don't think that they just in there picking that shit out themselves. Ooh, I'm going to get this one. Okay then.
Right.
So they got stylists.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They got a stylist. So yeah, it's a package. It's a brand.
Well, what about let's take it like this. Remember back in the 80s when the crack era was really, really, really like almost at its zenith, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And people was like, in the 90s, we're gonna start seeing crack babies.
All right. Okay.
So when we start seeing a certain generation in the 90s wild out a certain kind of way, a lot of us resulted that as that must be a crack baby. His mother must have been, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us kind of stigmatize black behavior because we thought that kid must have been born out of crack addiction, and Look at this black son of a whatever. He wilding out. So was that a real thing? Crack babies, was that a real thing?
Now we know crack babies was a real thing.
Yeah.
Because we know people was on crack.
Yeah,
right.
And I mean, you can even look. You can even not just we know this for facts. You can even look at Losing Isaiah. You ever seen Losing Isaiah? They put that dead on the TV screen for you to see. Yeah. Brenda's got a baby. Yeah. They dumping them babies in the trash.
Okay.
Crack babies in the trash. Some of them was in the trash, but some of them grew up. You know what I'm saying? Some of them were orphaned. Some of them died. Some of them actually lived in a household with a functioning crackhead.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And they are crack babies.
Yeah.
Shit.
I was saying I brought that up because I wanted to have some type of comparative parallel as to versus, kids who were born in 2000 with the number 2, they have the feminine energy. That's not really tangible proof versus crack babies being actual tangible proof. We actually see the results of that when that happened. So that's why I brought that up. That's why,
Yeah, that was a good one though. That was a good one.
All right,
so
about it.
All right, so let's talk about this right here. This has been like one of the 2 biggest things in the news right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump it off with this. Here we go.
NWA brought the age of destruction.
Damn. Jesus Christ.
NWA brought the age of destruction to our children and our culture.
Wow.
Period. I respect all of them as men, but as the art form, and you want me to speak on the art form, I'm gonna tell you what it is. That's where it started.
Wow.
That's where the agenda started, and that's where the destruction began.
Of gangster rap, you would give that to them?
And WA ran away with it in such a way where it was like, for real?
Word.
That's all we gonna do?
Yeah.
It was genius for them, and they made millions of dollars off of it, but look at what it caused. You feel me?
F police early.
Yeah.
Because I'm a teenager with a little bit of gold and a pager, searching my car, looking for the product.
Man, I do not agree with him, man, because if that's the case, you might as well go back and say James Brown started something like that with I'm black and I'm proud, and you can keep going on with people back then making songs. If anything, I think NWA helped especially our generation to speak out and to get knowledge of what's going on. Just like Easy said, man, they was the underground reporters. They was letting everybody else know what was going on that they couldn't see.
Right.
So I disagree with him, man.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, get more. You want to chime in on that?
I think he's wrong. I think it's the gatekeepers.
Okay.
Point blank period. The gatekeepers, blame them for the destruction of hip hop culture.
Mm-hmm.
Because once we got into it, certain people shouldn't have got a pass, as people always say. White people shouldn't have got a pass. This person shouldn't have got a pass. That person shouldn't have got a pass. It's culture vultures. Because you gave everybody. It's the gatekeepers' fault. They wanted them checks. Even people who probably shouldn't have been in the game had money or the payola rolling in their favor.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The box, the way they rigged the box up, the dope dealers or whoever kept hitting the box, playing their video over and over and over and over and over again, all them summers. The gatekeepers, all y'all. The middlemen, all of them. That's the destruction is. Because guess what? For a certain price, you'll let anybody in, no matter how they dressed. Meaning the quality of the music. No shirt, no service, bro. You see what I'm saying? But they ain't doing that. You just taking the dollar. Let me get the dollar. I'll promote you. I'll make sure you get the spins. Just give me the money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What about the integrity of the art form? There's no integrity anymore.
Right.
What I said a couple of months ago. Coochie pink, booty hole brown. There's no integrity in the art form right now. Y'all out here eating ass and doing everything else under the sun. That's the destruction of the hip hop culture right there. All of that.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
if anything, man, he should thank NWA because NWA had a lot of white people, suburban, listening to their music. And as Ice Cube said on the interview, he said, yeah, man, you know, they told us we couldn't say F the police and all that, and they was going to arrest us and all that. He said what they didn't show was when we ran out of the Detroit arena, there was cops waiting for them, but they had them in handcuffs, but they didn't like arrest them. He said, man, when they got to the station, they let them go and they asked for autographs. The police asking for autographs.
Yeah.
Look, check this out. Check this out. So, what about the simple fact that all of this, you know what I'm saying? All of this is really just, it's just funny, man. It's just funny. Like, you gotta think about it. Hip hop, especially the NWA, gave birth to all the people who they say are people's goats. You see what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no Tupac the way he was going at it, like militant. Because who had to do that? Fuck the police. You see what I'm saying? You know, all these people, they be like, man, this person great, that person great. Yeah, but y'all wasn't talking like they was talking before then. Y'all wasn't cussing like that. You know, not saying that they wasn't doing no cursing, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? They displaying gangbanger life. You see what I'm saying? From, like he said, I got gold and a little bit of page up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like especially for their side, West Coast side too, that's urban. You know, don't say, we can't say that Slick Rick wasn't rapping about like pages and gold and drugs and stuff too. Yeah, he was, but it was more of a storytelling vibe. Like when you heard Ice Cube just say that, he trying to give you a textbook on how niggas get down because they used to be broke, but now they sell dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, he give it to you like somebody's uncle.
Right.
Like a how-to manual.
Right.
Slick Rick telling you a story like he opened up a book and reading to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a difference.
Right.
But without the expression of the how-to manual, you wouldn't have a lot of these great celebrities that people like now today. You know what I'm saying? You really wouldn't.
Right, right. I think I understand where Special Ed was going with his comment, but I think he kind of veered a little off to the left. In the rest of the interview, he mentions the letter that went out. I know you all probably heard about the letter that went out to record executives in the early 90s. This is allegedly now how all these record executives and label heads got together and was saying that they were going to use gangster rap music to, you know, be the mainstream of the rap music, and it's going to drown out all the conscious, you know, back to Africa stuff. And they were saying pretty much that's the agenda, to pretty much play a part in destroying black youth and black community. So they were saying that NWA not being in on it, but they were just being used as tools to do it,
right?
By allowing them to put that kind of music out, and record labels was funding it and putting that stuff out. So I see what Special Ed was going, but I think what NWA did was opened up another side of things that people like where we're from had never even known about.
Right, the expression.
Rap music. If it had just stayed in New York, we'd have got burnt out and it would have died years ago.
Yeah.
So for everyone else to come and express what they was going through really helped us out. So for NWA to come out and have a song like Fuck the Police, people in Chicago, Nashville, Atlanta, they were able to relate to that. They may not have been able to say it. They may have been thinking it, but NWA said it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So there is a little bit of culpability in all of this. NWA, they didn't come out with the intention to do that. They were being used and didn't even know that they were being used. But at the same time, I would say this. It was not NWA that pretty much played a role in a lot of things that happened and the dislikes that we like in hip hop. I think it's a lot of the people that came after them and tried to do that, but just kind of like did it too much or did it too extreme. You know, because even like with the trap era wasn't that bad. It's just that you had too many people coming out talking about that's all they're doing too. You see what I'm saying? So some trends can mess things up. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not blaming NWA for anything, and I'm not mad at Special Ed for making his point. I just feel like he just kind of didn't articulate it correctly or whatever. But because I'll never blame NWA for the destruction of hip hop. If anyone is to blame, it's kind of like what Curtis said. You got a lot of gatekeepers who were letting so much in and keeping so much out, and then once so much money was coming up, okay, we'll let that slide. And so then when some things got out of hand, they stood back and didn't say nothing. When a lot of these gatekeepers had been playing roles in it, a lot of record executives played roles in it. Even the fans okayed a lot of shit. We'll eat that up too. So so a lot of it has to do with, and then here's another thing too. Black people don't have the funding to put the music out there. So who has it? Because if the record labels really had any moral and integrity, they would have been checked that years ago. They would have been stopped that years ago. They would have told Jerry Heller would have been like, I ain't interested in that. And Jerry Heller would have never had nothing to do with NWA. You see what I'm saying? So everybody saw money in it. Everybody saw money in it. And at the same time, the East Coast was like, damn, they can come out and speak on it like that. So it opened up more for the East Coast rappers to feel more free to say. So NWA, they just pretty much flipped the script and gave it. They pretty much raised the bar a little bit. It ain't raised it all the way, but they raised the bar a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
For expression is concerned,
For expression, oh my goodness, because rap was kind of tamed a little bit. I tell people all the time. The first time I heard Dope Man, I was like, "What the hell is this?" But for real though, but Dope Man is really a anti-drug song. If you really listen to it, it's really anti-drugs. He said, "Hey, if my sister died with drugs, I'll shoot you in your culo." You know what I'm saying? It's really an anti-drug song. So again, a shout out to Special Ed and NWA, but NWA they didn't do anything that
Rockabilly didn't do hell.
But they didn't do anything that rock music didn't do. There's more destructive rock music than there is rap music. You know what I'm saying?
They actually have a version called death metal.
They have a genre called death metal, but they actually talk about death and they talk about rape culture in these songs.
Well, I don't even listen to that, but I just know about it. It's crazy.
So and then right quick, every part of society gonna get their lower fruit highlighted. Somebody gonna always talk about the lower fruit in every society. We just forget about it all. I'm pretty sure over in India, there's people making songs about their destructive ass culture and how ratchet they are over there, and people eat up too. You know, so but that was been a big topic this week. And also, here's another one. Here's another one that everybody's been talking about this week. Here we go.
This is the indictment we've been waiting almost 3 decades for.
Las Vegas authorities say they've arrested the man suspected of ordering the killing of rap legend Tupac Shakur in 1996. 60-year-old Dwayne Keefe D. Davis is now charged with 1 count of murder with a deadly weapon. Police say his own words helped kickstart the cold case when he spoke about it in a television appearance in 2008. Tupac was riding in a BMW, being driven by Death Row Records founder Marion Suge Knight, when a white Cadillac pulled up next to them at a stoplight. Gunfire erupted from the Cadillac, riddling the BMW with bullet holes, hitting Tupac multiple times in the passenger seat.
There's been many people who did not believe that the murder of Tupac Shakur was important to this police department. I'm here to tell you that was simply not the case.
Wow.
All right. So who wants to go ahead and start this off?
I'll go. For one, man, this you hear about Elvis still been alive, Michael still been alive. Okay, they're dead. We know that.
Yeah.
But with this Tupac, sometimes I kind of wonder, like, okay, is he really, did he escape this? But hey, Keefe D, man, he messed himself up. You know, I don't think if I was involved in anything like that, I wouldn't talk to nobody.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I also believe, and I could be wrong about this, but I also believe that there's going to be more cases. I mean, more warrants set out to this.
Okay.
Not only just Keefe, I think Puffy. I think he has something to do with it.
Okay.
I also believe Puffy has something to do with Notorious Big. Now I'm gonna tell you something that none of y'all probably thought about if y'all haven't already seen this. Remember Uptown Records?
Yeah.
You had Heavy D.
Jodeci, Mary J.
Who was the guy who was mentoring Puff Daddy that was over Uptown?
Andre Harrell.
Okay, Andre. It was a couple of more people that was mentioned, but if you think about it, all of them had books about everything that was going on. All of those people are dead. You got Christopher Williams who has a book that was coming out. So now he's all of a sudden magically in the hospital on life support or whatever.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah. So think about that, man. And the only person who ain't been put in the hospital or shot at is Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah.
You know, so I believe more warrants are going to be handed out, man. I really do. And like I said, I really wasn't a huge Tupac fan, but I did love his music. And I hope they get to the bottom of it, man, and just get everybody that was involved.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Go ahead, Gizmo.
I agree with everything Mark said, man. For real. But I would like to add, we so far down the rabbit hole now. Who knows? Y'all could be fake newsing us at this point. Why would dude come out after? I mean, well, we could say people do anything for clout, right? But why would you get clout like that to get put in jail? Why? What's the point?
Yeah.
What is the whole point? You knew that would go viral if you said that. You're going to jail at 60 years old. I mean, at 50 or 60 years old.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah.
So I don't know, bro. It just seems fishy to me. It seems like he might be getting paid off to say he did it. So that way, you know, whatever's done is done, or who they want to get.
Right.
But right now, Tupac been dead a long time. You know what I'm saying? Just like Elvis and them. You know, how many people checking for Elvis nowadays?
Right.
Yeah.
Now, guess what? Give another 20 years, 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Tupac will be the hip hop Elvis.
Pretty
or like a hip hop James Dean / Elvis. People know his music is good. You know, some people that, man, that's the greatest of all time still, but that's their opinion. But you know, you gonna have kids screaming out Lil Uzi verse the greatest of all time for too long.
You're right.
So now it's just not even about, you know, about what my thing is. Instead of what they're trying to present to us, look for something different. That's all. Because at this point, the things that they were showing us are doing nothing but slowing us down. We need to be trying to invent more shit, innovate more shit. Quit worrying about tying up loose ends.
Yeah.
Because that's what we've been doing a lot of lately.
Yeah.
You know, we finally solved who did this, and this is who really did that, and we finally got to the bottom of this trial and that trial. Man, look, that shit happened over what? Over 20-something years ago at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let it go.
I mean, everyone's been waiting for this moment, though. So
I mean,
yeah.
You know, even though it's kind of bittersweet because Keefe D had been saying over the last, I don't know, almost the last 10 years through Vlad interviews and everyone else's interviews and Fed magazine that he was in the car. He clearly said that Orlando Anderson, who I think is his nephew, right? So said he was clearly the shooter. So out of all 4 people that was in the car, 3 of them was gone. He was the last one left alive. So he had pretty much a nice little run, almost 30 years to be alive and tell his story. Now, at that time when it happened, no one saw the internet coming to be what it is. No one saw YouTube coming. But at the same time, he took advantage of, just like Kurt said, you know you're going to go viral when you say some shit that ain't
Yeah.
nobody got privy to. You was
Yeah.
in the car that night. Of course, we want to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the same
right.
time, all that was used against him, and of course, about a month or so ago, they raided his crib out in Vegas. So it all led up to it. But the question has always been now, or has been here recently, why has it taken so long? This guy pretty much snitched and dry snitched on himself, and I don't get it. Sometimes I don't get American justice. Like,
right.
If this guy was saying if he was giving you all these cues and these clues for this long, why did you have to take so long to get it? It's like having a serial killer on death row. Why keep him on death row for 15 years if you know you're gonna kill him?
Right. Exactly.
So again, there is some relief. Some people are glad, like, hey, they finally solved Tupac's murder, but is it really solved?
Right.
Because this doesn't even feel like closure for that. So just think about that.
Because you just said something. They could be fake news in us, and people have voluntarily played patsy just to protect somebody else, and they'll be the fall guy for somebody else. So who's to say that Keefe D ain't playing the fall guy? I mean, he had 27 years. Somebody must have been like keeping him, protected all these years. So
probably could have had some kind of connect. Time to pay up.
Yeah.
Go expose yourself. Time to go lay down for a while.
Yeah, and another thing too, people now is hoping that this will give way to possibly solving Biggie's death.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want his death to go unsolved. I just think it may take a little longer than it did Tupac's because again, there's so many moving parts. There's so many people hushing everything. So many people dying if they open up to say something. So who knows, man? Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's just.
You know what? I did see this interview with this guy, and I should have sent it to you. How they was talking about Puffy gave Keefe. Well, he was supposed to have given Keefe D $1 million, but they had a middleman. So the middleman took off with the money, which is kind of showing that Puffy didn't put the hit up for Tupac. Keefe D told this.
Wow.
Keefe D said, yeah. He said such and such was supposed to have gave me $1 million. He said, but he done ran off with the money. He said, so now we're looking for him, and we was looking for Puff Daddy.
Wow.
That's out of Keefe D mouth.
Wow.
So that's why I say I think it's gonna be more arrests coming up.
Yeah, I believe so too. And again, my question is this case really solved? I mean, 3 of the people who was in the car that night are dead. You get the one guy who was still alive, and he done snitched and told and still was able to run free. So that in itself looks kind of shady. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's some more moving parts behind this, but it may take a lot longer before they bring somebody else in. You see what I'm saying? But right now, this is just for public consumption. This is just, hey, hey, Tupac fans, we finally we got his killer.
Right.
You can now go back to living normal again, but I don't think this one is going to be.
Look, you're right though. It feels like that. We finally killed Osama bin Laden. Okay.
Right.
That's what it felt like.
But did you see the sheriff though when he said, "Well, a lot of people think we didn't take this case seriously, but you're sadly mistaken. We did." Like, why would you have to say that?
Right. It sounds scripted.
Yeah, it sounds very scripted. Right. And again, a lot of people did kind of feel that way, but he didn't have to. He didn't have to like start off with rub it in with that. Yeah, rub it in.
Yeah,
but I do believe that it may be some more. It may be some more. Keefe D may say may sing and snitch on somebody else. Who knows?
Yeah.
But to be going to jail at 60, I don't know, dog. That's not a good thing.
No, not at all.
That's not a good thing at all. So we're gonna take our break. We'll be back in 5, and then we're gonna. I ain't got no trivia questions this week, so we just gonna finish off the show with a few more questions, and we'll just take it from there. So we'll see everybody in 5.
Bet.
All right. All right. We're back in the building.
Oh, damn.
All right. Right quick before we get started, I want to let everybody know that we got these official 615 rally towels going for $5. All you gotta do is inbox me on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook at Dollar Billsco, or you can email me at 312-615@gmail.com. $5 plus shipping. Go ahead and get those out to you. You good, bro? Can you hear Gizmo? You there? Kurt. Can you hear me, Mark?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gotta put his earpiece in. Okay, there you go. Can you hear Kurt? Oh, there we go. He's out again. So we'll wait till you get back.
They don't say Young Buck Jenner.
Yeah, got the official 615 rally towels going for $5. And I'll talk a little bit more about that after the show. This is all for fundraising. So again, we'd rather people to buy merch from us than give us a handout. So.
Yes, sir.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna bring him back in.
All right, that sounds better.
All right, for sure. You're good. All right. I'll just letting everybody know we got these rally towels going. Official 615 rally towels. The Master 615 shirt. But these ain't on for sale yet. This is my exclusive tee, but we got these right now going for $5. So anybody interested in copying one of these, inbox me or hit us up at the Cash App on the bottom. And we'll make sure we get those out to you.
For sure.
Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and get everything back going. All right. So check this out. This is a clip where dude talks about America being the most corrupt nation in the world.
America's one of the most corrupt countries. Look at this guy, President Biden, biggest criminal I've ever seen. He's terrible, man. And the reason I know that is because I'm a capitalist. Biden is a communist. So in 2020, Biden gets elected. He beats my friend Donald Trump, very good friend of mine. We're capitalists. But the communists and the socialists and the crooks hate him. I'm an oil guy. I own oil wells like Mr. Tata. See, the rich own commodities. There was a pipeline running from Canada to the Gulf of Mexico. Biden cut that off. What does that mean? I was selling oil in those days for $30 a barrel, went to $130 a barrel. That's dollars. I knew exactly what Biden was doing. He was going to destroy the middle class. So there'd be two classes of people, rich and everybody else poor. So Biden is one of these guys here. And this man here is a capitalist. It's very bad in America, but they don't tell you that.
All right, y'all. So is America the most corrupt country? Go ahead.
Yes. America is the most. Forget NWA, Bloods, Crips, G's, and Vice Lords. America is the gangster.
Okay.
You know, we want to be on top. That's why they killed Gaddafi. That's why they knocked off Saddam Hussein. You know, and I just recently found out that Obama is related to the Bushes.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Each president is somewhere in their bloodline is tied to that, except for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Now you have to ask yourself, they've given all these presidents like they had something bad on them. Bill Clinton smoked weed, got domed in the White House. You know, they even had George Bush did this. You know, this daddy. He went on ahead and went to war with these people, stealing oil and all that. Why is they giving Trump the hardest time out of all the presidents? Think about it. When he went and they'll never tell you the secrets that he had in those briefcases or inside of his home.
Right.
My personal opinion, I think he was trying to give us reparations as what we're due. And they was like, oh, no. You can't do that.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's why he gave us, I say he gave us part of it when he gave everybody a stimulus check.
Yeah,
and a lot of people don't see that.
Money.
You know,
he didn't give just black people money. He gave everybody money. So
exactly, and whether people agree with it or not, that helped out a whole lot of people.
Yeah, it did. It did.
It really did.
It did. All right, Gizmo, what you guys say about America being the most corrupt country?
Well, I just say that anytime. Oh, I'll say this first of all. Since he brought up Trump, at least Trump did care about America. I'll say that to the point of he kept us able to make some money. You know what I'm saying, business wise, because he's a businessman. He protects your own interests. Cool. I'm with that. Your interest in the United States and what jobs we can have. Cool. You know, it is funny that they go after Trump that bad though. He been indicted 4 times. Who gets indicted 4 times? You know what I'm saying? Like that's a president. Like I don't even think Nixon got indicted 4 times.
Yeah.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's hella hard in itself. You know, and it's just that this is the first thing. Also, the time that you have seen a person that is not in the mafia or a gang, period, that has the influence to make other people in the United States run up on the White House. I've never seen a president with that much influence. That's the dangerous part. That's why they don't want him back in office, because he already has that influence. He still got people claiming they Trump supporters. To this day.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so that's my point. He's got his own belief. You know, I mean, it's like almost saying you have your own following within the United States. Like, we don't even got to be police officers. They can be Trump supporters. They got guns. They be out there with their trucks and stuff. You know how they get down.
Yeah.
But when you have that much influence to have supporters like that, you're a problem to the United States.
Yeah.
You know, you got too much going on. We need you to be more docile. We need to control you, not you can control 1 million of our people out of 7 billion. If you can control 1 million, you're still a problem. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You know, they ran up. You had that many people on the little insurrection or whatever y'all want to call it. You had that many people willing to throw their lives away because anybody could get killed trying to run up in there, and they was hurting police officers. They didn't care about going to jail.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the thing.
Right.
You had people willing to throw away their life for your cause. That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. My thing is, I don't even see how he has such a stronghold on the Republican Party. Like the last 2 debates, they've been having the Republican debates here. The last 2 he hadn't showed up at, but he's still leading in the polls. You know, he has. This guy's like, he has a real stronghold on a lot of like people in this country, and almost to the point where it's kind of scary. Not scary in the sense of, oh, I'm scared of white people, but scary in the sense of like, what can this lead to?
Right.
Like he was just saying, you see how they acted on the Capitol for this guy.
Yeah.
So, and then he's running again, and there's a strong possibility that Trump could probably be president again. Especially with these Bidenomics going on. So, it's crazy how people are calling it Bidenomics, and it's the same thing as Reaganomics. Nobody's benefiting but the rich people.
So check this out. Even to make it worse, right? Why was Trump able to say, if you're not gonna be on my side about things, I'm gonna make that call. Make what call? Earlier that morning, remember he was like slick threatening them earlier that morning in that press conference. Like, I'll just go and make the call. What call? Yeah, that call where they ran up on the White House and damn tried to look for them and kill them.
Yeah. So again, that dude has a
Trump
strong hold on a sector of America, boy, and they busting heads for dude, and I don't even know why.
Trump putting out hits on y'all.
You know, but he also is not one of the traditional good old boys. He It's probably why
Right.
Mark was wondering like why they give him so much problems. It's because
Right.
he's probably not one of the traditional good old boys. He probably can't be bought. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and then he arrogant as hell. I mean, Trump got a lot of things going that's kind of it's kind of tripped out. So,
Yeah.
no, but we'll see. But yeah, it's a possibility he's gonna be president again. So get ready for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, get ready for that one. All right, so check this out. The rapper JT the Bigger Figure,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know if we've seen this before, but this is him talking about how he ended up watching. Okay, I guess an op got at him, and this is how he was actually finna get back at him. Check this out.
Guy that shot me, I actually went back to the project and was just doing homework to see how I could catch this dude, right? So one day I go over there, but I'm in my car and I got somebody else driving. And we see this dude walk out the gate with his head down. He on his phone walking to the store that's across the street. But in that split moment with this Draco sitting on my lap, I say, I'm in my car. As much as I wanted to get this done, God gave it to me. There you go. Ain't nobody outside except these cameras right here that I just drove through. I'm in my car. I got a new dude driving my car. So I say, pull around the corner. I had a drone on me. I put the drone in the air, flew it over the store.
What the fuck?
And watched him walk out and just recorded him to show him, you was dead, boy. I put the drone over the projects when he walked back with everybody else, and I brought the drone down low enough so they could see that it's a drone on them. Then I turned my live on and show my iPad that I'm watching these niggas with the drone, with the Draco sitting on my lap like.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay, so that's a new high-tech op shit where you can actually fly a drone over your ops, watch them, and you can actually catch them in real time and do them in. Go ahead, y'all.
But my point is the clout, bro. It's the clout for me.
Okay.
But then I turned my live on and I just sat there my birthday. Why did you turn the live
Why
on?
would you turn the live on? Right.
I'm just gonna turn the live on and then I'm gonna sit there my birthday and watch them on the. Why? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like if people don't tape stuff or they don't turn on their live, did it really happen?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we are literally in the world of it ain't real unless we have to prove to everybody I'm the first to do this. I'm the one who, bro. Who's in the race to do that shit?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So guess what? If he's a felon, you supposed to go to jail by law, bro.
Oh,
because
wow, yeah.
Why you got the Draco and you on live showing everybody you got a gun that you ain't supposed to have?
So now it's premeditated.
Yeah.
Even if that gun alone should get you put in jail.
Yeah.
If you're a felon.
Yeah. Wow.
Come on,
okay.
bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. But we got to be the first to do it.
Man, well, I agree with that. I do. But at the same time, somebody's past could actually, help somebody in the future.
Okay.
Yeah, we have all this technology, and that it was kind of stupid for him to cut his live on, but at the same time, he didn't do anything. Like he said in his comments, it must have been God to do that.
Right.
Because he wanted to get it, dude.
Right.
So if I'm somebody in the streets, I could take that and be like, wow, he said God, must have changed him. I'm just speaking on me, not everybody else. I'm just saying me. That right there made me kind of look at him like, wow, he's trying to change his lifestyle. And, he really could have did that, but he didn't. So me as a youngster, I'm looking at that because that's what they go off of now is YouTube, iPhones. Like he said, dude was on his phone.
Right.
So just think if dude could have seen his live, he could have been like, oh, shoot. I'm slipping, I'm on my phone,
lacking.
but
right.
Yeah. But dude had the Draco, So hey man, let me thank God, because I'm here another day
Yeah.
And God is showing me this, so it could go, any way, man. It could have went any way with that, but I'm glad that he did put that on live. And like you said, Gitmo, he's supposed to be locked up for that. That's stupid.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's also a lesson because this whole world is a school, and we're learning in it.
That's true. That's true. But who we think he is, Keefer D? Man, he want to go on some interviews now. Now he gonna sit up there and tell how he done committed a crime. They gonna look at your interview and say, "Oh, we seen your interview. So you said you had the Draco, and here's the live footage from the Draco."
Yeah.
Right.
So
that can be used against him. Yeah.
And it's for the law.
There's a lot of people doing stuff online that's incriminating themselves, and a lot of it is intentional. They just pushing the envelope, and a lot of it is just running off their mouth and they're not realizing what they're saying. So it's a lot of that, and it's all for likes. It's all for trying to go viral, man.
Attention,
man. Keefe D, and I'm not trying to side with him, but if he just kept his damn mouth shut, he wouldn't be in jail today.
He would,
You know what I'm saying? Like the song Scarface got. What is it? Real gangsters on what? In the song, damn, it feels good to be a gangster. He talking about real gangsters don't do this, real gangsters don't do that. That song, that rap song is true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So a lot of these cats saying real gangsters, man. They just, I'm not a gangster, but I play one on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that nowadays.
Facts, boy.
Man.
That's what it is, man. All right, so check this out. This is Geno Jenkins. They calling this him trolling the Biden administration. Check this out, though.
Came across this black preacher.
What is a woman? What is a woman? It's your mama. It sure ain't your daddy.
That's right. Go ahead.
President Biden joining in on the conversation. We didn't know what a woman. We didn't know what a woman is. A woman is your mama. That's right. You mean to tell me you past 80 and you don't know your mama and your wife is a woman? They keep trying to shove this trash on Africa. And African presidents, one by one, is standing up against it.
That's what the black church used to be. These niggas done went woke over here. Gender and sex are synonymous, always have been. But they say this new gender identity. But then they conflate gender identity with gender. They say your genitals don't determine your sex, your gender. So why are you chopping your dick off? If this determines you're a woman, why are you chopping your cock off? Just call it a vagina. You're calling yourself a woman.
Oh man!
Oh my goodness! So we back on this again. So
man,
go ahead, yo.
You know what? I've watched. I actually follow Pastor Geno Jennings, man.
Yeah.
And when I listen to him, I always kind of go and do research myself because I never try to take anyone's word when they telling me something. But 99% of the time, man, I agree with him. And I don't think he's trolling Joe Biden.
Yeah.
I think he's calling out the BS and he's calling out all this other stuff, I think Biden, my opinion, is really too old to be in office doing that anyway. He might accidentally think the red button might be called for help, but he pushing the red button, and they setting off nuclear bombs there. Well,
you think it's life alert?
Not right,
life alert. Hey, life alert. You just blew up a small solid country thinking it's life alert.
Man, right, man. I don't mean not trying to, I'm not trying to talk about it, but old Joe, man, he got to get on up out of there, man. I don't. And it started with the Clinton administration. When they signed into law, with the gay people and stuff like that. Nothing against the gay people. If you gay, my thing is be yourself. Right. Don't try to push it on nobody. Like how they tell preachers, don't push God on them. Don't push the gayness on us. let us be who we are, man. You know, because right now, to be honest with you, there's a handful of straight men that's in the corner, and if we say one word about somebody gay, oh, you finna get locked up. Oh, you finna get this. You finna get sued. You finna get that.
Yeah.
You know, what about us straight men? What about y'all gay people talking about us straight men? Can they get in trouble for that? Nope.
Oh, no. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. So
Y'all are hilarious.
But again, though, I mean, it's a serious issue, man, because it does seem like this stuff is being pushed on us when we clearly saying,
Yep.
"Hey, man, you can go do you." It's just that
Right.
you don't need to change this bathroom to make it whereas this
Exactly.
transgender, can go in. I have a 6-year-old daughter. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
you don't need to be sharing this with this 19-year-old confused dude. I mean, it's crazy, man.
Yep. Yep.
It's only one-sided though.
Okay.
It's only one-sided though, bro. Because if I wish a motherfucker would, like, you have to understand. Okay, so just remember this. What you choose to accept is what it is.
Yeah.
You don't hear us men talking about, man, these women who done had sex changes and who are men now. We don't argue with them because we know we really men. I wish you would try me for real.
Right.
I beat your motherfucking ass and I kill you when I punch you.
Right.
But I mean, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my point. But the women, they're the one with the problem. You see what I'm saying? Because they over there arguing, getting called cis women, worrying about this, worrying about that. Y'all the one that got to worry about a lot of shit. Men don't. We're not gonna argue with them if they try to call us cis men. You think we give a damn? No, we gonna call ourselves a regular man. And if they try us like they're a regular man, they gonna get dealt with like a regular man.
Yeah.
That means, guess what? When men deal with men, we know to respect each other on a certain level because it can go left at any second.
Yes.
Okay?
Right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So
You're
guess
right.
what, homegirls? If y'all wanna sit up here and cut your titties off and run over here with us men, you can get a brick to the face or anything else coming down through this bitch.
That comes
Because we
with
don't
it.
play them things. Right, it comes with it. You can get shot, you can get ran over with a car, you can get
Jumped
pushed off a
on.
bridge.
Yeah. Mobbed on.
You can get beat up. You can get jumped on by you can get ganged out here in the street
Yeah.
by a bunch of niggas, and man, you don't want them problems.
Yeah.
You don't want to go through what we
You don't
really
want
go
that.
through.
You
You
don't
don't really want to go through what we really go through out here. Okay,
You
that's
made
what
a
I'm trying
really
to tell
good
you.
point, bro. Boy, you
You know what I'm
made
saying?
I wish I had a button with hand claps, standing ovation,
But
because
the
you
girl,
made a really good point, man. Because it's already hard for us being a man, but on top of that, we're black men, and we have it hard enough, man. So why would women want to be a man, especially a black woman? Because you're gonna get dogged out all the way around on that.
Man, it's just a lot of women that want masculine energy. I remember back in the days when it was just that women's movement. They just wanted equality. They wanted to make the same amount of money as men. They probably wanted to work the same jobs. But now they want the actual masculine energy. They really want to be able to. They want to stay their head up. They want to wear Timbs. They want to sag their pants.
Yeah.
go ahead. Look, this is my thing. This is what they don't understand. Go ahead. But at the end of the day, a lot of us ain't gotta make it. A lot of us is just chilling. A lot of us live lonely lives.
Yeah.
And if that's what you want, that's what you come on over here.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they gonna learn too. And some of these women are already learning. Dating themselves, dating women dating women is not fun.
Yeah.
So they're noticing that now.
Yeah.
Even they know they're hard to deal with. So if you want to be a man, cool. But that's my only thing with that is that when they go get a trans, it's a difference between being homosexual and being a transgender. Transgenders don't go out here looking for other transgenders after, you know what I'm saying? Like you can see gay people going to look for other gay people. You see what I'm saying? Even if they're down low or whatever.
Right. You're right. Right.
But you don't see transgenders, like I always say, go in and come out after the surgery looking for somebody who went in and had a surgery.
Right.
Like you never see a girl going in and have a surgery only to come out to now she's a boy, but now she's looking for a boy who don't went in to come out to be a girl, so they'll match again.
Right.
They both the transgenders out here trying to convert regular heterosexual people.
They're trying to replace heterosexual. Yeah.
That's my beef.
Yeah, mine too.
You
Check
see
this
what I'm
out.
saying?
Check this out. Glad you mentioned that because this is a good segue. Check out this. This is a this is a black transgender going off on an Uber driver. But check this out though, man. This is wild.
This common tribe, bro. This dude, I might have the next Elton John.
This was the craziest transgender video I've ever seen.
Cancel the ride. Cancel the fucking ride.
Mom, my car not is the mom. Please, must.
You bitch and cancel the ride.
Mom, I'm canceled now.
Cancel the fucking ride, then, bitch. What the fuck you talking about?
Excuse me.
Cancel the fucking ride. Cancel the fucking ride.
Mom, I'm canceled now.
I canceled
no,
now.
you're not. You're trying to record me. You want to be a dickhead? I'm gonna eat my fucking food, bitch. Cancel the fucking ride. Open that fucking trunk. Get my fucking bag out. What?
Damn, through the drinking now. He looks just like a woman. Hey, Kevin. But maybe I'm biased because I'm black. I don't know. You white guys be like, man, that's a man right there. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. You came off like an angry black woman. This Uber driver, his account got blocked. He can't drive Uber no more. Yeah, I wonder what happened before he started recording.
Damn, now he can't work. He can't work no more because of whatever. But go ahead, y'all chime in.
Man, that was the Gay Mafia. That had to been the Gay Mafia, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened, what made that, get like that.
Yeah.
But if somebody throwing drink or food into my car and it's clean, it's on site. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Either you finna clean this out or you finna get these hands like Gitmo said.
Yeah.
You finna get treated like a man.
Yeah.
We can't hear you.
Hear me? That wasn't even a good looking like. That just looks like a man with a wig on.
Yeah.
That ain't even. That's not even. That wasn't even a transgender.
Yeah. Right.
That wasn't even a transition. Fuck that. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you right now, man, it wasn't even. Man, look here. We ain't gonna play with these trans words. But look, my whole point is, at that point, when you threw the drink in my car, you just gonna get beat up at that point. Like what Mr. said, bro. You just gonna get beat up at that point. It ain't no I identify as a woman. No. You need to identify with some motherfucking manners. Who the hell throws a drink in somebody's car like that?
Right.
What's wrong with you?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, first of all, Uber, I don't care if I don't have to go back to Uber no more. I just go to DoorDash tomorrow. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
Cause ain't no way in hell you gonna throw a drink in nobody's car and they gonna tell me get my luggage out.
Yeah.
I would have got that luggage and dumped it all in the street and dared you to do something. I'm gonna hit you with this crowbar as soon as you get up. I dare you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna put no drink in my car like it and think you gonna get away for it, and Uber ain't gonna pay for it because they ain't here to witness.
No, ain't. Yep.
So I'm gonna go and get you. Yep. And I don't know where we at right now, but I'm gonna get you. How about that?
Yeah.
I think what's gonna happen is with so many drivers having dash cam cameras in their cars and recording all these situations, and even some of them are getting caught on their own cameras wilding out. I think the gig community is gonna have a database of passengers who's been wilding out. So if you've been acting up in these Uber rides, they're gonna kick you off the Uber platform, Lyft. You may not be able to use none of those platforms anymore. And the same thing with the drivers. If the driver's been wilding out and doing stuff, so guess what? When Uber kicks you off, you can't go back to Uber. You can't even do DoorDash, Roadie, none of that type of stuff. So I think they're gonna create a large database that's gonna lock all them in. Go ahead, girl. I'm sorry.
If they do that, then that's gonna be wild, bro. Because at the same time, you gotta think about it. That's too much control. I mean, you really, even though we have options, we really don't have an option. It's all a monopoly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
If you can bomb me up, that's like, I know, but don't take away my illusion of choice for right now.
Yeah, no,
But you
I feel you though.
Yeah.
But I think people gonna mess it up, and they're gonna have to come out with a database where, well, guess what? Since you acting up in this Uber ride, you can't get in Lyft no more. You can't take a whatever no more.
Right.
They're gonna ban people from all those platforms. You're gonna be back being regular again.
Be back. See, that's what I'm saying, man. It's those surrogate world shit.
Yeah. So it's people. It's too many people messing it up for everybody. That's what we live in a society where it's a handful of people are messing it up for everybody now. Just like okay, before we go, I want to just talk about this right quick.
Okay.
All this flash mob, people like mobbing these, like this what they call when they with like 50 people just go in and rob a jewelry store. What they call that? It's not looting, but it's like a new name. It's like flash mobbing or something. No, it's I forget what the name of it.
I don't know what it's called, but I know what you're talking about. And the places where they're not allowed to do anything about it.
Yeah, I think that's messing it up for the average consumer now, because they're gonna start going up on prices. They're gonna start having all kind of that's gonna innovate new ways of security, surveillance.
Yeah, it's really just gonna go to a whole bunch of online shopping in a minute.
Yep.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah. You
That's all that is.
Everything's gonna be online. But guess what's gonna happen then? Now you're gonna have people, because they're already doing it now. They're waiting on the Amazon man to pull up so they can start robbing him and jacking his.
Wow.
So
I mean, throw away your life. That's what they're doing. So please don't throw away your life, y'all.
So
do like this.
My thing is, why are these kids so caught up in trying to have this high-end material? Because the stuff that they take,
that's all they watch.
Yeah, okay, so
that's all they watch.
So it has a lot to do with being on social media and the times today,
and busting out the plastic, acting brand new.
Yeah,
and Versace, 2 C's like Chanel.
Right.
Yeah, all the Prada, Gucci, Louis, Petite watch. All of that. All the Fashion Nova, all the Gucci, all the Louis Vuitton. That's what they're breaking into places like that too.
Yeah.
You think about it. You and your 50 friends going in there so you can take a belt.
Right.
Because it ain't like you running through. It's you in the store getting all the store, right?
Yeah.
It's 50 of y'all. So you might be lucky to pick up 1 or 2 things for yourself.
You're right.
What you gonna pick up? A belt and a hat.
Yep.
Nigga, that ain't worth shit.
Yeah.
I got me a $600 belt on, but the rest of your fit is garbage, and you stole that belt.
Yeah.
Man, wouldn't it be funny that whoever came up with this said, you know what? They stormed the Capitol and they didn't do nothing but arrested the ones they caught. How come we can't do that? And probably start storming these little stores.
Wow. Bring it full circle. Bring it full circle, bro.
Yeah.
He just brought it full circle for the night. He just brought it full circle with that one. Right.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was
insurrection on the Gucci store.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, y'all.
Well, hey, that's it. Anybody anything y'all want to say anything before we wrap it up?
I want to say we are going into October now, and we've been doing this a long time now, and it's been great. So what I need y'all to do is, as Mystery would say, like, share, subscribe, and also get ready for Halloween, man. Somebody need to be wearing costumes. That's it for me. Y'all go ahead.
Go ahead, Mystery.
Man, I just want to thank everybody out there, man. First and foremost, once again, Dollar, I thank God for you, man. I thank God for you, Gitmo. I appreciate you guys because we also have a gospel radio station at WBAF. It's going to come out really soon, so y'all be looking out for that. And also, as you see, I got on my back and forth, so there's going to be a lot of merch that we're gonna have for sale, man. Dollar has a lot of things, man. So y'all hit him up, man, on his email. Cash App is at the bottom. Y'all feel like y'all want to contribute, man, hey, we will accept that, because all the money is it's not going into our pockets. It's going towards the podcast, radio shows, T-shirts. Every dime that we get, man, is going into everything that we putting out there, so that you guys can have something really great to look at and to listen to besides other stuff. So, like Gitmo said, share, subscribe, comment, man, and Cash App is right there if you want to donate. So I salute everybody that's watching and tuning in.
Most definitely. And again, don't forget to check us out right here every week, every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Central, youtube.com/Back and Forth Show. And also don't forget to check us out every Saturday at mixcloud.com/WBAF, where we're going to be dropping a new Gospels program. And also got a new show up called Say, where every song in the playlist has the word say in the title. Oh, yeah, that's a good show. And it's about 5.5 hours too. And also, I want to say, most definitely give a special shout out, happy birthday to my guy Jermaine Jackson. That's his real name, Jermaine Jackson. But we call him JG. Most definitely, I'm also say this before I go. I'm asking everyone to put my brother Quelo in his prayers. He's been in the hospital the last few days. He's been having some brain bleeding and some other things going on. So keep my brother in your prayers and make sure he gets those sent up to him. But other than that, we're about to bust up out of here. See you guys next week. Same black time, same black channel. See you guys next week on the Back and Forth. Peace.